Welcome to Thursday. It is Meet the Press Daily, and good evening. I'm Chuck Todd here in Washington. As the number of confirmed coronavirus cases in the U.S. has now begun to rise rapidly. It's basically doubling every 2 to 3 days in this country. Cases now top 10,000. At least 2 members of Congress have confirmed cases. New York State this morning announced a spike of more than 1,700 cases in a single day. And then hours later, New York City said it was actually more like 2,800 new cases because of a sudden spike there. As the number of tests slowly ramps up, they are confirming what we expected, that this disease is far more widespread than we were initially led to believe. I believe the New Orleans Saints football coach is now someone who has tested positive. And a new study by the CDC suggests that this disease may be more threatening to more groups of people than we initially understood. It's not just the elderly who are experiencing some of the worst symptoms. Out of a sample of more than 500 patients who were hospitalized in the United States because of this virus, it hit every age group other than those under the age of 19. As you can see from this data, a combined 38% of those hospitalized were between the ages of 20 and 54. And a sizable share of ICU patients were between the ages of 20 and 64. Those are some scary numbers given the approaching shortages of medical staff, supplies, and facilities. Now, look, that group under 64, it doesn't mean the death rate is higher. The death rate is still much higher for those in that 70-plus range. But the hospitalization rate is much higher for that 20 to 54 group. In New York State, by the way, which is the most confirmed cases nationwide now, a whopping 19% of all cases are requiring hospitalization, according to the governor's office. So to sum up what we've learned from the past 2 days, this disease is more widespread, more transmissible, and perhaps more dangerous to more groups of people than we previously understood. Although we should note that on the whole, only the sickest people are being tested, which means the sample of known cases right now may not be reflective of everyone who gets the virus. But again, because of the big botch at the beginning on the federal level of a lack of widespread testing, we don't really know for sure. Hello, YouTubers. If you're watching this, it means you've checked out our channel, so thank you. Now do me a favor, subscribe by clicking on that button down there. Click on any of the videos to watch the latest interviews and highlights from MTP Daily and MSNBC. You can get more Meet the Press content every morning in the First Read newsletter. If you're tired of content that you don't know anything about where it came from, you don't have to have that problem with us. NBC News, MSNBC, MTP, and the Meet the Press mindset right here for you on YouTube. Subscribe now.